Hello and welcome to Let's Play Tomb Raider Anniversary with me, Raven. And yeah. Okay, so what I have done is I was going to do Legend first. And I started Legend. In fact, I was like 5 hours in. I think it was like I'd just gotten to Kazakhstan. And just as I got to Kazakhstan, the game basically crashed to dashboard, and then the save game corrupted. So like it'd load properly, and like it would say it loaded properly, but it really wouldn't. Like it'd crash out to the desktop like every time. So I decided, rather than starting a new game on there, can be boring, I was going to go through and do Anniversary instead. Then I'll go back and I'll do Legend when like I've not already done half the most of the game, because it can get a bit stale. If it sounds like I'm quite far away, it's because I'm using my Microsoft Kinect as my speaker microphone system, which is awesome because you get a surround sound version of my voice. Well, not really, but you know, if I could get it set up right, I probably would. But it's also like the loudest microphone on the system, which I can like record while I'm playing fraps. So, yep, we're trying. We're going to be going through Anniversary, and this is a remake. 2007, I believe. 2007 remake of the original Tomb Raider game. I am going to be playing sort of on pussy mode. I don't want manual grab because I know I'll fuck that up. I'll try and keep quiet through the cutscenes.
Now what's a man gotta do to get that sort of attention from you?
If that's the sort of attention you want, Larson, you're well on your way.
Sounds like fun, but I'm only here to make an introduction. Lara Croft, meet Jacqueline Natla of Natla Technologies.
Good afternoon, Miss Croft. My research department has recently turned its focus to the study of ancient artifacts, and I'm led to believe that with the right incentive, you're just the woman to find them for me.
I'm afraid you've been misled. I only play for sport.
Which is precisely why I've come to you, Miss Croft. This is a game you've played before, with your father. You both spent years searching for the Scion of Atlantis. All you needed was the location of Qualopec's tomb.
You found Vilcabamba.
How quickly can you get to Peru?
Vilcabamba continues to elude us, and my insistence that we press on in spite of these failures has morale low. I suspect Jenkins to be the author of this sedition. He simply refuses to accept the possibility that Atlantis is the foundation upon which all known civilizations were built. Increasingly, I find it is Lara alone who remains untainted by academic dogma and open-minded enough to see this truth.
Here we have kind of an intro cutscene. In the original game, this...
Lo siento! No traje bastante cuerda!
Not to worry, I'll find another way up.
In the original game, like, this entire area, like, this starting area didn't exist. Like, it was originally just a cutscene where you got to see him getting eaten by wolves, which was kind of fun. Now, some of you who have a keen eye will probably notice that anti-aliasing is not present here. Like, some of the edges are kind of a little jaggery, or, well, got jaggies on them. there's not a lot I can do about that. For some reason, this game with the newer ATI Radon cards, like my old, my very old X1600 was capable of doing the anti-aliasing, but this one, I'm running a 7950, and for some reason, like, the performance is fine, the performance is great and everything, but like character models just flat out disappear with this engine. I don't know why, but it's only when anti-aliasing is activated, which is a shame, because it does make the game look quite a bit smoother and nicer. And my cat has decided to say hello. Get off, Sam. Go down there. Go on. Out. Go eat some food. Oh. Get all the way up to the top and push the button. It seems kind of weird that, like, they would, like, have you doing the platforming to get up to the top there, but then when the dogfight, like the wolves, when the fight with them kicks off, like, you can't do that. It's a cutscene. Seems like a weird choice, especially because it would have gotten you into the combat. Ooh. And it zooms out to, like, the classic loading screen for this level, which was kind of cool at the time. So there are some changes between this and the Legend and Tomb Raider Legend, where, like, this has a lot less features in it, I guess, compared to Legend, but like they smoothed out a lot of the gameplay issues that were in Legend. They also made, like, a classic mode where, like, you grab for ledges and stuff like that, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, especially in certain sections where you've got to move quickly and you've got to grab ledges and stuff like that, it just ends up being... It could have been done better. I won't be hunting for secrets at all. If I come across them, I'll show them. But I'm not going to actively hunt them down because they're a pain in the ass to find. There's also some weird frame rate issues with this game. Like with the original... Ah, of course. With the original Legend, which this game is based on the same engine. The performance of it is absolutely amazing. Like, you get a nice, well, I get a nice, 120 frames per second when I'm recording. But this one, for some reasons I have no idea, generally it's not quite as good in the frame rate department. And now one of my cats is ripping something apart. Awesome. That's always good for when you're trying to do some recording. I think I go this way. Yes. Leap of faith. Because the camera doesn't go that way. Fuck. Damn blasted bugger. I'm supposed to go over there. Oh shit. Right. That seems fair. Now, I can't remember. Because we've got to get that door open down the bottom that we saw. And if I remember right, the only way to do it is to get across here. And then just kind of... I think there's like a switch on the other side there. I think. I could all be doing this for absolutely no reason at all. And some of you might recall that I had a video series for Tomb Raider Underworld, which is now no longer there. Like, I started it off, but I never like completed it or whatever. I will be revisiting that, and I will be doing it properly. Well, it's not a case of like I will be doing it properly, but like there was several issues with the game and like the recordings that I was doing. I ran out of space, and then I just kind of ended up not completing it. It was kind of a shame because it was a good playthrough. Okay. If I remember right, like they tried to like keep true to the original, so like yeah, you got level stats and everything like that, and then you press select and it brings up the menu for everything.
The broken bridge looks climbable.
You have a journal for Lara's thoughts, but they're the most ridiculous things in the world. Like, there's no reason. Oh, blasted cat. There's no reason for them to have Lara's thoughts at all, because they're like the most ridiculous things of like, oh, I think if I use a ledge, I should be able to get up there. And you're just like, well, I know if I use a ledge, I can probably get up to where I'm supposed to be going, but I can't find the fucking ledge I'm supposed to be going to. You know, like, you kind of wish the tips were a bit more helpful, really. I mean, this game, like, it's similar to the original, but then there are a lot of differences, an awful lot of differences between this and the original game. Now, there is a medi-pack over there, which I think is worthwhile to try and get. Stop that. Let's see if I can get it. I always screw up doing stuff like this. I like these games, but I was never particularly... Damn it. I was never particularly amazing at them. Okay, let's see. I know if I go through here I can get a seed. For the most part, the secrets in this game are in the exact same place they were in the original. So, anyone who remembers like where all the secrets are in the original game, like they are pretty much in the same places. But there's a couple more that they added that are in like the most ridiculous places, and you're just like, well, how are you supposed to get to there? I think the next level is quite like is an obvious one of that. If you, like half of it, you're just like, meh, how the hell am I supposed to get there? I think I'm going to ignore that medipack, because I'm just going to end up ballsing it up again. Okay, so this is like one of the newer areas. Like, they brought in some of the features that actually came in later Tomb Raiders, rather than the first one. I liked some of the changes, but if I remember right, like, I ended up kind of disappointed on the whole with this. Ow. Oh, bloody... That one, leave me alone. Go away. Yeah, it's like tells you to access the journal now. And just listen.
There must be a way to open this door.
See, how fucking useless is that? Why even have a journal? It's just like, well, obviously there's a way to open the fucking door. It's the way to get to the next area of the map, you know? Proper frame rate slowdowns. And then this one introduced something that Underworld had as well, which, oh great, which was basically before like a super attack or something like God, I've got to so much help. Okay, that's better. I'm sorry for that. Okay. Ah, that's the small medipack. So how do I reload? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that's not what we wanted to do. That'll slow it, like that'll go back on its own accord. I have to, if I remember, I've got to be really quick. I've got to get up onto there. Like that second one, which you can't do from the first. I don't know why, but you can't. Because like at the top there, there's a secret. You can see it, you can just about see it at the top of the screen. Oh, come on. I'll go back around and see if I can do it that way. I don't know why, but with that, like, it kind of veers off to the side when you do the jumping thing for it. It's kind of weird. camera's also really far away for no apparent reason. That's where I want to go, but I don't know how. Funny thing is, this one, if I remember right, like, it takes forever for that damn thing to finally tick down and be like, okay, this is sort of done now. Whereas in the original, like, it didn't take all that long. Ah, screw it. Not worth the hassle. There's something I've not done. Now I am confused. You watch, then like the game will have been broken and it's supposed to have like gone away or something like that. And it hasn't. Come on. Okay. Frame rate can drive me crazy as well. That works. The funny thing is that pole now comes out, which means you can get to there, which is all well and good, but like, there's still not really any way to do that. Maybe I've just got to be like quick or something like that. Like as soon as I get onto that thing that swings and turns around, I've got to jump. I mean, it would be nice if, like, you could climb up on that, but you can't. Ah, there we go. There we go. Come on. Up you go. What is that? You found a killer whale bottle. Ooh. Fermented Chiquita. Basically, I found alcohol. Okay. Okay, and that is technically level 1. Yeah, that's technically level 1. So, with that, I will catch you guys next time.